why does dairy-free frosting struggle to get firm? Imagine trying to make a cake topping that stays perfectly in place without melting or sliding off. That's the challenge with dairy-free frosting. It often doesn't firm up as easily as traditional options. The main reason is that dairy-based frostings, like buttercream made with butter, contain milk fat which solidifies at room temperature. This fat helps the frosting hold its shape and gives it that firm, smooth texture. Dairy-free frostings, on the other hand, usually relying on plant-based fats or margarines. These fats can have different melting points and textures, often softer or more liquid at room temperature. That makes it harder for the frosting to become stiff and stable. Another factor is the ingredients used to thicken dairy-free frosting. Most recipes depend heavily on powdered sugar and some liquid like non-dairy milk or water. If you add too much liquid, the frosting can turn runny and won't set properly. If you add too little, it can become dry and crumbly. Since non-dairy milks tend to have less fat and protein than cow's milk, they don't help the frosting thicken or whip up as well. This makes it tricky to get that firm, pipeable consistency. Temperature also plays a big role. If the plant-based fat or margarine is too warm, the frosting turns soft and runny. If it's too cold, it can be stiff but hard to whip smoothly. Getting the right temperature, around 68 to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, is easier with butter because it behaves predictably. With dairy-free fats, their behavior can vary, making it more challenging to achieve the perfect firmness. To improve the stability of dairy-free frosting, you can try using vegan buttery spreads or margarines made to mimic butter's texture and melting point. Adjust the amount of powdered sugar to make it stiffer without making it overly sweet. Use small amounts of water instead of non-dairy milk to reduce liquid content. Chilling the frosting in the refrigerator for about 20 to 30 minutes before decorating can help it set. Adding stabilizers like meringue powder can also help it hold its shape and develop a crust. From a health and healing foods perspective, choosing natural, minimally processed plant fats can support better nutrition while helping the frosting stay firm. Using ingredients like coconut cream or mashed avocado can add healthy fats, but you may need to tweak the recipe for firmness. Balancing sweetness with a pinch of salt can also improve flavor without sacrificing texture. In the end, dairy-free frostings tend to struggle with firmness because plant-based fats behave differently from dairy fats, and the liquid-to-solid ratio is harder to control. Picking the right ingredients, managing temperature, and making small recipe adjustments can help you create a frosting that's both stable and suitable for allergy-friendly, health-conscious baking.